Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609. I think it's a Thursday morning. But anyway, I'm here in or near Llano, Texas, in an RV park. Nice place for me, right by a golf course and the Llano River. I'm still alive in my 2019 Casita Freedom Deluxe travel trailer, 17-footer, 84 square feet of living area. Luxury, perfect for me. And what would I change? Underwear. Anyway, been a long time full-time RVer, and today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It is now. So enjoy it. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
In Llano, it's currently 79 degrees.
With a high of 99. Welcome to Texas. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 65 degrees.
With a high of 87. Not too bad. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 43 degrees.
With a high of 79. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is 54 degrees.
With a high of 65. Not bad. A 90% chance of rain there. It's also foggy in Bangor, Maine, is what it says. But anyway, guys, today I'm going to do a mail call because I've got several pieces of mail to respond to and honor in the bucket of honor. So I'll do that this afternoon. And also I'm picking up my final plans from the draftsman today for the cabin I'm going to build. I checked with the city of Llano yesterday on the water, and they said it may be a month before I hear the final word on that. And then what else can I tell you? I got somebody here in the spam folder. And what do I have here? It's Dorian Christie got hung up in the spam folder for some reason. So let's go back here. But anyway, guys, we'll do mail call, and then I'll show you the plans to the cabin as soon as I can. Okay? How about that? Hang on. So what else we got here? We got a lot of comments, so let's get to them. The Apollo 14. Oh, I got. Hey, Google. Jugal. Hey, Google. Hey, tell us a joke.
Why was the cheetah so bad at hide and seek? No matter where she hid, she was always spotted.
Just not many good jokes there, are they? But anyway, I got to introduce my friends too. I almost forgot that. Anyway, this is Trenton Clump. That's a grinning it. This is Tweety Bird. And this is Teddy Bear with my name on it. Popeye Olive Oil from the old Popeye cartoons. Betty Boop from the 1930s. This is Mr. Bill from the 1970s. Behind them is a sticker that says Native Texans, and up here is a $1 million bill, 1,000 yen note, €5 note, $2 bill. Here, that's Gumby from the 1950s. This is Mr. Bojangles. He's got a string there you pull and he'll dance. Got a couple of bananas there, getting older every day, just like me. And then over here, there's a couple of Olive Oil's bras, and up here is a smiling face with nose, ear, and hair, and I added. And then that is a sticker that says, life is better in a casita, and it is for me. But having said that, now, also Friday I'm going to go to talk to the people that build the cabin. I'm just going to move on like I've got water and everything's great. And then if they hit me with the fact that it's going to be very expensive for me to hook up to the water line, then I'll put everything on hold and crawl in the closet, I guess. But anyway, what else we got here? The Apollo 14 says like it. That's on got a lot of comments on the cabin, the little old cabin, and the Apollo 14 says like it. By the way, I got my goat in the mail yesterday. He got his own goat. I got my goat. Woo, woo, woo. You got a goat, huh? Yeah, I left a link in comment call video. What of them? Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. If I think about it, I'll leave it in there again today. Everybody get a goat. Anyway, Wolfsburg Warehouse says 2 large garden houses with a sauna. He left a link to it. Well, that's nice. Thank you, Wolfsburg Warehouse. I'll check them out later. Sammy Yo on the micro travel trailer, 800 pounds. Sammy So is his name, sorry. 5,000 BTUs for that tiny unit, seriously, and a microwave. Get rid of that useless stuff. If you're going micro, don't mess it up by adding useless cost and weight. Now, that's your choice. You can take it in or keep it. Anyway, Jim, Guardian Pet Care and Massage, says that's a neat cabin. I'm glad they preserved it. Thanks for the tour. And he also left a comment on Comment Call. Good comment call. Thanks, Rusty. I am boondocking exclusively and finding lots of sites available. We are now in Custer National Forest in Montana. Well, the weather in Montana looks good, Jim. Yeah, that's about all you can do now out there on the road is boondock, because the state parks in most places are either not overnight or closed altogether. So it's kind of a mess out there for traveling right now. Anyway, Prairie Night Moon says, I love those old cabins. Wish they built homes like that now. They do. I'm getting one built pretty close to that. I could absolutely live in that. The only thing I would add would be air conditioning. Well, that's me. I'm going to add a mini split. That's what it's called. So, where are we here? Yeah, I'm going to have air conditioning for sure. Anyway, Michael Chabon, Chabon, says, hi there, Rusty. There seems to be plenty of folks commenting on your channel saying that wearing, oh, come on. Anyway, I'm going to stay off of that. On this channel, from here forward, if I can remember, no religion, no politics, and no baloney virus crap. I don't want to hear it. I mean, I've got my opinions, and you've got yours. And I did that video, just tongue-in-cheek, showing how to make a homemade mask. Well, you would have thought that I had slapped the whole world in the face. Will I do something like that again? Every chance I get. I thought about doing another one and not allowing comments, and I may do that. Because see, if people can't vent, they're powerless. You know what I mean? The trolls, if they can't jab you, they haven't got anything to do. So anyway, James Sams, just a little food for thought. Okay. Skip that one. CDB, what a find, Rusty. Love those old well-proportioned cowboy cabins with the big porches. That's what I'm going to have. This one's a gym. Could easily see me living there. Back to the basics. Happy as a clam. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, CDB. This is Rexorist. Now that cabin looks appropriate and homey. I like that cabin a lot. The next place I live will be something like that, and the high ceilings are great. I don't know why high ceilings are great, they just are. Well, actually, in a small building, high ceilings really make it feel very, very homey. And they also are more efficient, believe it or not. You can check this out, for cooling. Now for heating, that's a little iffy, because what happens is the heat wants to go to the ceiling. But what I'm going to have are 3 reversible ceiling fans, so that in the winter, when the heat's on, I'll turn those fans on low so that I'm pulling that heat back down into the room, and hopefully that's going to work fine. I'm told that it does, so we'll see. Anyway, John Suttles, maybe you should check back into the Arkham Asylum. Oh, this is make your own mask. Happy 75th. It says, happy 75th, come up, dang dog. Did your folks live long lives as well? Well, my father didn't, but that was because of the toxic chemicals that he handled as a farmer, because back then they didn't have any warning labels on products from Monsanto and other places like DDT, and a lot of people died from cancers as a result, and my dad did. And my mother lived to be, I think, 85, 86, in that range. I have an uncle that lived to be, 98 or something. But as far as a long lifeline, I think lifeline depends on whose genes you picked up. This is Sue. Hi, Rusty. Love it on the old cabin. This is Broody Body 58. You're getting too old to camp out. Just buy a 1,500 square foot house close to a hospital. You might start a new family. Ha ha. Thank you very much. No, I'm going to build my own place. Build me a little cabin. Just like I planned. I planned this all years ago. I thought it through, and this is what my plan is. And will I still go traveling? Yeah, if everything was open and this crap had never happened, sure, I'd go traveling right now, without a doubt. Faye Ann, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That bed with the ropes is where we got the term sleep tight, as they would tighten the ropes under the mattress when they got loose. That's interesting. Anyway, Felix Ascalise. Hello, Rusty. Hello, Felix. How are you doing today? Cheryl Heinica. Anyway, that is beautiful. I live in a log home we built, but it is bigger and more modern. Eastern white pine with dovetail corners. That's pretty interesting. Thank you. This is David Sitek on the cabin. They always ask the groundhog if it's going to be get warm or snow. I was wondering if we could ask the goat what the outcomes of the election is going to be. Whatever they are, I don't care what the outcome is. Doesn't bother me. I mean, I have my preference, but you know, I'm not going to commit suicide if it's different. David Gibson, happy day, Mr. Rusty. My favorite restaurant has goats on their roof, and they even have a goat camera. Anyway, it's Al Johnson's goat. I'm gonna run the battery down. Every time somebody says goat, I punch it. Anyway, John Cook. Don't forget to install the holes in your roof, Rusty. LOL. Yeah, that cedar roof had a lot of holes in it, didn't it? Anyway, it did. La Patrie, I guess, or Patrie, La Patrie. I see a camper top in your future. Then I see a 17-foot casita in your future. We're looking at some of my old videos. This is Shalisa Shell on the full moon. It says, it's all about how you explain your experience. That's what made this video so special, not the video quality, by the way. Thanks. Well, I'm glad you liked it, Shalisa. Same person on the full moon again. Wow. Sounds like you were at a great place to see it. I bet it smelled good out there. Desert cool nights always seem colder. Yeah. Yeah, it says next time grab your tripod and leave it for 20 minutes and make a great time lapse. Yeah, I'm not good at that yet, and I really don't want to make work out of it. But thank you for the suggestion. Appreciate it. This is Stephen on Living Alone, long time ago. Ah, the School of Rusty. I like it a lot. Yeah, well, you know, it's just old videos. You know, a lot of stuff I thought of and did. But anyway, Rita Richardson says, I love that cabin. All it needs is a sweet Winchester. Yeah, I imagine they had one back in the days. You know, back then people were definitely armed, and they had to be because there were some bad dudes, and there still are. Nothing's changed. We got older, but you know, we got more technology, but we're the same humans. You know, we're technologically we're way advanced, but genetically and our mindset, we haven't changed a bit. Maybe a little. Trackman on triking this. Oh, that was the cabin. Money Matters. It says, this is the first time I visited your channel and saw something with the same design of what I lived in as a child in Georgia. 3 days ago, I was going through old pictures of me standing in front of the cabin we lived in back then. Thanks for the memories. Well, good for you. Yeah, that was a good way to grow up, you know. I mean, I grew up in a small home in the country, and it was okay. So anyway, we got NB here. He says, thank you, Rusty. Such a great cabin. Wish I had one too. Those were the days, a pure, simple life with only the bare necessities. Another great video, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, that was the way it was. You know, I grew up in a home out in the country. We didn't have an air conditioner or a television until we got a TV in 1955 in that range, and it was just a little bitty thing. It weighed about 200 pounds. Anyway, Franny Lee 38, yay, on the cabin thing. This is 4321 GRP. If they don't do some maintenance and repairs on that cabin, it won't be there much longer. Well, I don't know. It's been there over 100 and something years, so I guess it might be. We'll see. Anyway, this is on the cabin again. Grandma Patty, that hanging basket reminds me of your banana hammock. I love old cabins, cowboy shows, and old-time singing cowboys. Yeah, you would really like it out in Alpine, Texas. Once a year they have an annual event where the cowboy poets come in, and they have a little stadium area near it's past the college there, where they have the poets stand up and do their poetry. And I have to tell you, these are basically a lot of old men and women, and they're good. I mean, I have to tell you, they'll recite a very long poem and never miss a word. I mean, I was always amazed. But it's the Cowboy Poets. Anyway, Jeff Erdman left a link to something. Anyway, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. I'll check it out here in a minute. This is Biker Sales, or no, BKERE Sales. Bakery sales? Anyway, what bakery sales maybe. A very nice cabin and built as it should be to last. Yeah, it was. Arthur Gerlitz. It says, thanks, Rusty, for calling those haters out. You keep on keeping it real. I appreciate your honesty. Well, I don't know that it's haters. It's just ignorance. You know what I mean? And it's rude. You know what I mean? You got to consider other people. Other people have feelings. And some of these guys just attack you, man. They're the keyboard banditos. They can hide there, and you can't just go pow. You know what I mean? But be that as it may, I do. I weed them out as fast as I catch them. This person here is It's No Wonder. That's cute. ITSNO1DUH. It's No Wonder. Anyway, comment call. So you have discovered what the structures of the land. So have you discovered what the structures on the land are from? Oh, talking about on my property. And on Google Maps, shot there was distinctive markings of a foundation, but some sort, but no info at the level I searched before getting sucked back into the real world. We are a nosy lot, Rusty. That's fine. Be nosy. I don't care. No, but I'm going to meet with a construction guy over there today that does land clearing. He's got a lot of big equipment, heavy equipment, does roads and stuff. And I'm going to have him give me a bid on cleaning all that stuff out and see what it's going to cost me. I want to have my budget in my mind, so to speak. Anyway, this is Jimmy and Kathy Harrell. Enjoyed the cabin tour. Thank you. Mimi Mick. I love the quilt. So much work goes into making quilts. Thank you, Rusty, for the tour. Yeah, I had one that I gave to my son that my grandmother made for me when I was born. And I kept it for years and years and years and years and years, but I didn't have any place to put it, so I gave it to my son. Anyway, we got Herd Fan 697-278. We'll do about 3 or 4 more and shut it down. Rusty 786, I can't believe you mispronounced chaps. Well, I know they're supposed to be shaps, like I really care, but I've heard some people making a big thing out of it, like your triking. Love your triking videos. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's always a few that pick. I remember I worked for a newspaper for 10 years, and people would criticize the paper for sometimes misspelling a word or whatever. And the editor wrote an editorial one day and said that we do that intentionally because there's always some people looking for mistakes, and so we put a few in every newspaper. Anyway, and I do the same here. Anyway, this is Sharon L. The old log cabin is made like the one on family property bought 60 years ago. Same chinking and logs, was built by a German family in 1731. It was added onto after that and had grist mill, chicken house, outhouse, spring house, barns, and a creek running through the property. A neat old house. Yeah, back then you had to be near the water because you were like, I need to be near the water, my lots. Anyway, enough said. This will be the last 2 of them. We'll do 2 more. Jerry Newton. This is a long one. I'll read part of it. Hey, Rusty, no R30, no central heat or air, no flat screen TV on the wall. Well, that sounds like mine. I mean, I'll have some R30 or whatever I can get, but I won't have any of the rest. And I guess what else they didn't have? They'd had no stack of monthly bills to figure out which one to skip so that they could buy their medicine for the month, and so many other necessary things that we think is necessary to worry about. Yeah, I hear you. It goes on and on. You could make a list. Anyway, Bruce Ullman, last one. If I'm not mistaken, Rusty celebrates his 75th birthday this Saturday. Actually, it's the 14th. I don't know. I think that's next Tuesday. Let's hope he includes us all in his festivities. He's reached quite a milestone, and we applaud him. Actually, I'll change that milestone to millstone. I mean, you're getting older, boys. Yeah, it's the 14th. Yeah, my birthday's July the 14th. I was born in a small town in 1945. Well, here's Pamela Chandler. Let's say hello to her. Hello, Pamela. Awesome old cabin, Rusty. Can't wait to watch yours being built. Well, me either if we ever get started here. But I got the plans. I'm fixing to get check on getting the land cleared. I'm going to go meet with the builder in Fredericksburg tomorrow, and so I'm proceeding just as if I had the water hookup there, and I'm hoping that within the next 3 or 4 weeks they'll give me the thumbs up on that. If they don't, well then I'll do something else, not a problem. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas near Llano, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. And then what, I know it's an extra effort, some of you do and some of you have. Thank you. And then drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much. And the only real way to lose weight is eat less, and that's it, guys. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. You'll feel better immediately, and you may live healthier longer. Wouldn't that be nice? And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness, your brain. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which are forming your thoughts, basically you. Put in good ingredients. How difficult is that? Turn off the news. Your choice. But anyway, having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time, every day. And then on and on it goes, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll do a mail call video today, and maybe one something else if I think of it. But yeah, enjoy your life, enjoy your day. Hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, and all that stuff. Bye-bye until next time. But put a smile on your face. It'll aggravate everybody in the whole neighborhood. Adios, bye-bye.